Hi. Um, Good morning, Caden. So, yeah, it's been a little bit. It sure is winter break. I know I said I was gonna be posting every Monday. That's still the goal. I'm not trying to stop that, but I'm betting I posted this on a Wednesday. I'm still trying. I'm still trying. I'd like to post every Monday, but that's not what we're here for. I am here to start talking about my New Year's resolutions. It's that time of year, and I feel like it makes sense, especially for this channel and the nature of this channel. Just get it out there, man. Just explain what I have. I'd like to hear yours too. That'd be pretty neat. But just have something to look back at and say, I wonder if I reached those goals. Maybe I didn't. But I have it all written out here, so we will look through here and just see what I have. So I have these broken down into categories. So my first category is YouTube. My first one is I want to be posting weekly videos. Now I already have been, but that's what I want to still be doing by December. When I was thinking about what I wanted to write down, I wrote down what I want to be by December. So I already have been doing weekly videos, but I'd like to still be doing that by December. I want to start putting effort into scoring the music for my videos. I do put music in my videos already. I would just like to, have more cohesive music that really flows with the action going on. I want to have at least 2 videos that push me out of my comfort zone. I want something that is going to be difficult to do, and not just something I can do whatever on the weekends. I want to actually be pushed by at least 2 videos this year. So the next category I have is relationships, and this is a big one. It does have the least amount of goals, but I think they're big goals for me specifically. So the first one is to just listen better. I want to come into conversations with people expecting to learn more about them or what they have to say to me. I'm not a great listener. I don't talk very much during conversations. I tend to nod my head and say yeah, but I don't really come away with a lot of information. And something I'd like to get better at, because it's going to be very important, is just learning about people and genuinely being interested and wanting to know about who they are and what they've been through and what their life is like. Part of that is, asking people for their testimonies about their faith. I was driving back for winter break with this person I'd never met before. They were on campus and they agreed to drive me back. So when we were driving back, I got to learn about their testimony and their life story, and that was just so interesting and so fulfilling to hear about someone else's experiences, and I want more of that. I think that'd be great. Lastly, within the relationship category, I want to be an initiator. I tend to be very passive. Like, if I'm going to events, it's because I got invited to an event. I want to be the person that asks people, hey, do you want to go get lunch, or going out there to try to be personal with people. Third category is the spiritual side of it. So I have make Bible memorization part of who you are. I wrote it like that because I know it tends to be easy to quantify our goals, and we either go way too big or way too small. If I go way too big, I'm never going to be able to hit that goal. And if I go way too small, I'm going to be done by the second week of the year. And that doesn't sit right with me. So I wrote it this way: make it part of who you are. Whatever that means to me by December. The main point is that it is something that is important to me. It is something that I do. No matter how much I do, it is vital to who I am as a person. I also have pray with and for people often. I found that I really enjoy praying with other people, and I just found that I really enjoy praying. There's a massive power there, and I want to be doing it more. I want to be doing it with other people. Lastly, but most important, I think, for this, is just seeking God first every morning, because I can try to willpower my way into all these other things as much as I can, but it's not going to matter if my heart isn't in the right place anyways. And I found that, when we put our eyes on God, everything else just kind of falls into place, because we set our eyes on God and our desires become His desires. All right, and then I have my last category is just other miscellaneous, whatever. I want to read 1 book per month. I had this as one of my resolutions a few years ago. It didn't happen, but I think 1 book a month is quantifiable and something I can do. So we'll check in next year. I don't want to get C's in any of my classes. I'd like to have a summer internship. And my last one is be someone who works out. As is on everybody's New Year's resolution list. In a similar vein to the be someone who memorizes the Bible, be someone who works out. Just have that be a part of who I am, and whatever that means to me by December, as long as it is a part of my life, I think I will have met my goal. Hi, I'm getting water. I think taking time at this part of the year to really reflect and think about what we can be doing better is so important. Well, it doesn't just have to be the end of the year that we do this. I did my own set of New Year's resolutions last year before I started my sophomore year because I wanted to change how I was doing school. So had a new school year's resolutions. I had a whole financial resolutions thing I made this summer. Any time is a good time to set resolutions, and any time is a good time to make change. You have resolutions. I know everybody has resolutions. That's part of what makes us human. Go for them. Like, make them simple, and if you fall, get back up, keep going. Our failure to reach our goals comes from a failure to keep going. So just encourage you, whoever's watching, mostly Caden, but whoever else is watching, keep going. You'll get there. I'd love to hear some of your resolutions, and I will see you on Monday.